Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here to do the second video on this Monday double header, and this, folks, this is a Patreon request from that patron that just popped up on the screen. Asked us to check out a band called November's Doom, and the name of the song.
Sorry.
It's nothing there! Fuck!
It's itchy. Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do the second video on this Monday doubleheader, and today, this second video, as you guys perhaps already expect, it's a Patreon request from this patron that just popped up on the screen. Ask us to check out November's Doom with the song Zephyr. Now, once again, I did not do any background check whatsoever. I did not go on Metal Encyclopedia. I didn't do anything, so
It's a blind doubleheader.
you know what? Sometimes I think it's the best way to go about it. Because I feel like when you check the band, we've talked about this before, when you check, you go with these preconceived ideas, like let's say you check and it's melodic death metal, so you go with the preconceived idea of this is how they're going to sound like. And then when they don't sound like that, you're disappointed. And you don't give the song a fair shake.
Because sometimes bands change up the way they play and the style of music they play. So,
exactly, or they have a different approach. Like, not every death metal band sounds the same. Not every melodic death metal band sounds the same. And every folk metal band sounds the same, right? So sometimes in your mind you set these preconceived ideas on how the band sounds, and then you go in, and then you're bitterly disappointed because it doesn't meet your criteria. Not because the band is no good, just because they don't fit into the idea that you had going in. So I think for these double headers, let's just go. I mean, once in a while, let's live on the wild side.
Yeah.
Wild side, baby. All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
November's Doom.
gentle breeze that moves my thoughts. I won't remember you for long.
What do you say? What do you say?
I don't know.
That was great. Wow. Honestly, my expectations were super low.
Really?
I mean, I thought November's Doom Zephyr. I mean, I've never heard of this band. Patreon request. This is probably like something like really obscure that only one guy listens to. Like, that's what I was thinking. And now there's going to be 3 guys that listen to it. The guy who recommended plus the 2 of us.
Yeah.
So I was like, my math is good. 1 + 2 is 3. So anyways, I was like, this is probably what we're getting ourselves into here.
I think that.
No?
No, I thought it was going to be doom metal.
Well, there's a little bit of that.
Yeah. And I thought it was going to be pretty melodic and really heavy. Like
So that's kind of what you got.
That's kind of what I got.
So
I mean, November Doom is Zephyr. It kind of brings off that. Obviously, November Doom kind of brings up. I'm thinking Doom. I'm very simple,
You're straightforward.
I'm straightforward.
If the name of the band has Doom in it, you expect the sound to have to
exactly.
be Doom. Okay, fair enough, I guess. If the band is called Death to, I don't know, the Power, whatever. You assuming it's a death metal band.
No, then I'm thinking it's like
power metal?
hardcore.
Oh, okay.
Death to Power?
Okay, so if it's November Death, then it's a death metal band?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm very simple.
November Core would be like a metalcore band? Alright. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, I mean, you're a simple guy. You took a simple approach, but let's face the facts. Your simple approach took you from point A to point B in the shortest time possible. Yeah. So kudos to you. So what did you think of the track?
The track was, what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be I didn't know there was going to be female vocals.
All right. Perfect. I'm glad you touched on that.
The female vocals.
Not touch her, but I'm glad you touched on the subject.
I didn't know there was going to be
Hashtag me too.
Yes.
So
I didn't know that there was going to be female vocals, which was an amazing surprise because it was very
subtle.
It was very subtle. They were underlying to the like
to the chorus.
To the
in the chorus.
in
The
chorus.
clean vocals.
Yeah.
They had the male clean vocals, and then it had her vocals.
And her vocals are very light, so they kind of were underneath his.
Yeah.
And it was just.
So before you go any further than that, let's touch on that because I thought that was really well played with the video. I don't know if you notice in the video when the chorus comes in and he starts to sing the clean vocals. He's still the one writing.
But then she comes to write.
No, when he's singing in the verses, when he's singing in the verses, the
He's
harsh
writing.
vocals, he's writing.
Then she
When the
comes in
when,
and
when the
then she-
chorus comes in and her vocals are underneath his vocals, the clean vocals,
She's the one
her
writing.
hand touches his hand, and she starts to be the one writing. So I thought that was really well played because it really plays with
The whole video is very cool. It's just them writing out the lyrics.
I really like the video too. It's simple. It's different. It's definitely better than one of those lyric videos. That,
I mean, the people who don't like to waste paper, I mean, they're gonna be mad at this video, but
yeah, that's true. The tree huggers are not going to be very happy. I think they should have reused some of the pages. They did at the end. They did at the end, but by then at least 3 trees were already
but I
killed.
don't think the verses would be reused.
Yeah,
But I think
listen. I like the idea of the video. For a lyric video, this is a really
Smart.
intelligent way of putting a lyric video together. Because it's not just a video where the lyrics are popping up on the screen. Like, this is actually a video. They're actually videoing somebody writing the lyric. I really like the idea. And the drink and everything. The setup kind of fit the mood of the song as well. Kind of somber, kind of dark, writing. I like that. But to me, the key approach was the female hands that touches his hand.
Yeah.
And then she takes over in the chorus writing the lyrics because her voice is not the one in the forefront, it's the one underneath it. It's so like hidden. You can barely hear her, but you could tell that there's 2 layers
there.
of
You can tell
there's 2 layers of vocals there. To me, that is one of the beauty of the video, the beauty of the song, but to me that element there has to be noticed.
Yeah.
It's magnificent.
And some lyric videos are very like they spend a lot of money on them, so they kind of.
I don't think this is easy to do though.
It's not easy to do, but I mean,
It's more creative though.
It's more creative, and all you really need is a notepad, a camera, booze, and
Booze is important.
and the cool art cover for their
Yeah, and
album.
they had the patch.
And the patch.
And the patch. So
That's all
I
you
like
really
that.
need. Then you have to write down the things and kind of just speed it up.
Yeah, I like the idea.
It's very artistic.
Very artistic. And the other thing that I want to mention about this song that I think needs to be touched on, #MeToo, is the solo.
Oh.
Because I thought the solo was magnificent. I was expecting the solo to almost not be a solo. What I was expecting because the song kind of has this, it's not super doomy. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not a super doom track. But there is a sense of being somber.
Yeah.
And slow. By the way, we haven't said that.
Mostly in the chorus.
Mostly in the chorus. I love the harsh vocals, by the way. And what a change from the harsh to the clean. I love the harsh vocals. I could actually live with a song with the harsh vocals all the way through, and then have in the chorus the harsh vocals with the female vocals behind it.
That'd be like a draconian.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking when I saw her hand come in. That's where I thought they were gonna go with that style. Yeah. But anyways, I'm fine with the way it is. But the solo, I was expecting the solo not to be almost a solo. I was expecting the solo to be a continuation of the melody that the song has, just with no vocals now and just the guitar extending that melody through like a stretch of guitar play where you just get the guitar playing pretty much the same melody that the song has. Yeah. Because of the way the song was up until that point, very slow, very kind of dragging, I thought that was the approach they were going to take. Because for a song like that, it's kind of hard to put in a over-the-top kind of solo in the middle because it kind of throws the song off balance, right? So what they did was kind of a mixture of the two because the solo kind of starts just with the guitar playing, almost following the same melody as the track has. And then from that point on, the guitar, the solo evolves into a more elaborate, flashy, filled with light solo. I like that transition. I think if the solo had gone over the top right away, it would have been too abrupt, in my opinion. So I really like the transition. The solo was magnificent. Because then once you get into it, and he starts bending, oh man, I'm like, okay, now I'm like completely like,
I'm here.
Pour me another glass of Jameson. I think it was Jameson. Pour me another glass of whatever it is that he's having. I'll have 2. Like it was just magnificent. What a great track overall.
Yeah,
great track. But I wonder how would it sounded with harsh vocals in the chorus and the female vocals behind it.
It would be like draconian.
I think it would feel a little draconian. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, guys, this is it for today. But come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. All right, see you guys.
See ya.